Hello. So this will be a response video to SnuffBegins Ben and his 350 subs giveaway contest. I'm not smoking, this is only a prop for this occasion, and as you can see I'm also dressed for the occasion. I've dressed up because, as you all know, this is how you dress in England. Well, at least that was what I thought when I first visited London. I brought my ugly tweed jacket, and I was so surprised to see that I was the only one in the streets wearing a tweed jacket. Oh, I'm so stupid. But I was very young, and I liked that style, so I guess. So Ben, congratulations on your 350 subs. Fantastic. You have a great channel there. Very good. Good work. Keep it up. Yeah, so this will be, I will be talking about what I think about UK and England. Mostly I will talk about England because I haven't been to Ireland, I haven't been to Scotland, even though I did climb over Hadrian's Wall once. So I guess from an old standard, technically I have been in Scotland. I don't know how that works. But I love England. I really love England. I've been there a lot, especially in London, but I've travelled to other places as well. I've been in Birmingham, Nottingham, Durham, Liverpool, I think. Well, many places, mostly on work-related stuff, but yeah, also for just as a tourist, which I've enjoyed very much every time. I mean, and I love the people. I have many. Well, you always meet someone nice to talk to, and I have several friends from England. Here in Sweden as well. I like the cities. I like your beer and pubs. I mean, how nice is that? That's fantastic. I like your classic architecture, your history. You have such a rich history, even though I'm not very fond of colonization, for example, but I mean it's very interesting. I like your classic sites. I mentioned Hadrian's Wall. I like the culture. You have such a diversity. I think you have that genuine worker mentality, and you also have up to the snobbiest upper class noblemen. So the diversity is very interesting, and it's fun to see. Of course, all sides to that are not very nice, of course, but that's the same story as everywhere in the world, I guess. I mean, I love your tobaccos and your snuffs and your pipes. What would I do without them? So I'll, just for the fun of it, I'll mention some things that I don't like very much about England. You know, I'm an environmentalist, and I don't know how recycling works in England. Sometimes when I'm there, I feels like it doesn't work very well. Maybe I'm wrong. I could very well be wrong there. But you know, when you go into a supermarket and you see each individual apple or any other fruit are single packed with a thick, heavy plastic shell, and to me that's rather peculiar. Yeah. And often maybe because I stay in the cheapest, worst hotels, you often have single glass windows that leak, and just below the window there's a heater, very hot. I always think, what's that about? Why not insulate the windows more properly? And I'm also, I love crisps. And when I buy crisps in London or England, I always try to find large packs, because the most common thing is these small packs, and they're fine, I guess. But I have been able to find large packs only to discover that the large pack is full of small packs. Yeah, very strange for a Swedish guy. Yeah, and the two tap system with the water, where you have cold water in one tap and hot water in one side. You always the hot water is always too hot, and you have to go to the cold side and switch, and you end up wasting a lot of water, I think. And yeah, carpet is another thing that I truly don't understand the purpose of. Maybe insulation, who knows? I'm not a big fan of carpeting. Rugs are fine. I love rugs. Carpets, not so much. I have always had the opportunity to having to deal with people dealing with banking and insurance. Not very nice, but that's the same in everywhere in the world, I think. Yeah, well, but don't get me wrong, Ben, I really love England, and I love being there. Yeah, I really do. And I love the English language, the different dialects, and yeah. So that's it. Those are my thoughts about England. Much more could be said, of course, but this will do for now. Yeah, thanks for having this contest, and good luck. See you. Oh, I forgot one thing. Monarchy. Yeah, we have that here as well. I'm not a big fan of monarchy. I mean, up to everyone to think what they like about that, of course, but the culture surrounding the monarchy tends to be ridiculous. And I've actually been in the same room as the Queen of England, but I was not allowed to look at her. It was during my time in Oslo when I studied. I had a string quartet, and we were hired to play at the UK embassy in Oslo for the Queen's visit. And we had to sit with our backs to her. We were not allowed to turn around. We had to sit there and play with our backs to her. No one told us why, but that was very important, and I thought to myself, this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of. But I'm sure the Queen is a nice lady. I don't mind her, I just mind the monarchy. I'm sorry, I hope you're not taking this wrong, Ben. But it's a fun story, I think. Okay, enough said. Bye.